we can talk all day long. We haven't had this. So because we haven't had Hamas, which is an authoritarian dictatorship leadership, like the 2025 project, we don't think it can happen here. Yeah. But neither did Germany. Yeah. Neither did Germany. And I just
feel like this is so obvious, though. Germany must have been obvious too, but people turn a blind eye to get something for themselves.
Right.
Well, I didn't do that. I didn't, kill Jews, whatever. But he had to enlist Nazi soldiers to do that, though.
Yeah. And it was a slow rollout. Like first
that's what,
little law here, little law there.
Can I tell you why this won't work, though? Here's why I think this won't work, this 2025 plan. So in Germany, when Hitler came back, Germany was really suffering financially. They had got from World War One, and everybody Germany was just, it was a deep shit. Barrels of cash just to get bread. It was crazy. Their economy was so shot that people were
were vulnerable for it.
They were like anything, anything to fix this.
Yeah.
And we don't have that. We've got 3.9%, 3.7% unemployment. We've got we have the lowest inflation of any industrialized country. We've added over 1 million manufacturing jobs since Biden took over. We have 12 million jobs added. Sorry, it's 13.2 now. 13.2 million jobs added. Wages have gone up 8%.
But to counter what your point you're making, that the right is generating that same feeling in the group.
If it's not real,
they're going to enact the same thing because they're training them to ignore all the Biden accomplishments. You can see comments sometimes and they're just like, they'll just counter it. Like, okay, but this actually fucking happened.
Yeah. The same numbers Trump used. We're using those numbers. Yeah. Yes. But that's the dumb of it. You got to, anybody that'll believe JFK is coming back from the dead will fucking believe that everything else is a lie.
Yeah.
If you will believe that JFK is coming back from the dead to become a Republican and become the vice president to Donald Trump, then you'll believe any
stupid shit that's presented. Republican.
That's what I keep saying.
That's the funniest part.
You moron. They went to Dealey Plaza because that's where you went. Jesus ain't showing up on the cross. Jesus, I'm back. I just thought I'd start here. The worst day of everything.
We have video that he has no head. No head. You can't come back without a head. Okay,
that's a valid point. And you just gave me an idea for the best horror movie, JFK based horror movie ever. It's just, and he's back, and he's running for president.
It's to keep going like this.
JFK, yeah.
Hold on.
Back into the left.
I love that. That's your sticking point of all of it. That he's coming back from the dead. You're like, fine. That he's part of Jesus's plan, great. Okay. That he's gonna specifically go to Dealey Plaza, whatever. It's the head.
Zombies don't even survive a head wound.
That's how you kill a zombie.
Yes.
Oh, really? Is that what? That's why you nerds are stuck on that.
Shut up. Zombies cannot exist without a head, even though their brains are dead anyways, because they're zombies, because they're dead. The Walking Dead cannot be Walking Dead without a head. That seems weird. Hold on, I've just started to lay out some. There should be some holes in this whole zombie theory, I think.
You think?
I think so.
They were on the grassy knoll. There was more than one shooter. Okay.
Shooter.
A carbide.
Say shooter?
There's more than one shooter on the grassy knoll.
Oh.
Very grassy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
But if you have a bunch of people that will believe, you've got a guy who we have the check that he signed where he paid off a porn star. We have a guy who, we have video of him checking out young girls with Jeffrey Epstein. He was a friend of Jeffrey Epstein's. We have this guy who's the worst human being we know.
He raped a woman with his finger penis.
And they think...
The guy...
Don't say finger penis.
That was awful.
That was
horrible.
I just went, hurt. So he...
Pinky penis?
And they think this guy's the guy, which is it's stunning.
Finger penis actually sounds
grosser. You know who I could tolerate? I think he'd be a pain in the ass, but I think I would not agree with the problem. But Christie, I could handle Chris Christie. I know he's not a great guy. I know he's vengeful and stuff, but he's not Trump.
Yeah.
Who else could I handle? Nikki Haley, I could handle.
Liz Cheney.
No, Liz. Well, Liz Cheney, at least, look, I may 100% disagree with Liz Cheney on almost every issue except for the issue that America is worth protecting.
Yeah.
Now, Liz Cheney is about to maybe throwing a wrench into this entire thing. Did you hear what she said the other day?
Yeah, that she's considering running on third party, which is just going to screw everybody.
No, here's the problem. Jill Stein is going to run again because she's obviously getting paid by Russia again.
What in the hell?
Robert Kennedy. He's actually running. He's at 22%.
Yeah, he's got.
But so if Liz Cheney goes, well, I'm going to run, all she's going to do is pull votes from Trump. She's going to pull Trump votes from the conservatives. So,
okay.
I think I really got the other day that doesn't matter what Biden does. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that the man has turned our country on. Doesn't matter that 260 million are vaccinated. Doesn't matter that there's so much people can't hire anybody. There's so many extra jobs than people.
Yeah.
Their wages are up 8%. We've got manufacturing jobs in America. The CHIPS Act. We're making our own computer chips now, so people can't run us. The stores were empty during Trump. Do people understand the grocery stores were empty? And you people are bitching. Yeah, I don't know if I like Biden. He's a little old. Fuck off.
Oh, that reminds me of one point that was in our last episode about how it's Trump's fault.
Right.
A lot of this stuff and the division.
Right.
And then we started with one of the things about COVID. And then I just remembered that he shut down the pandemic response team.
Yes.
That was in Wuhan.
Yes.
Wuhan.
Worldwide. He shut down. Trump came in before it happened and shut down every one of the pandemic response teams around the world.
So you mean to tell me that if we had a pandemic response team,
they'd have known about it on Tuesday.
Ground,
yes.
That we might not have had COVID-19 at all.
Right.
So he fucking shut the fucking world down.
Right. And yet no one brings it up. No one, although Fox did something yesterday that was interesting. Someone came out and started talking about that's not thing. He's made people think that the elections don't work. The last election, his own guy said was the safest election in history. Trump's own guy, head of election, said it was the safest in history. Then why the fuck does he keep talking about it? Mm-hmm. So, what was I going to say? The safest election in history. They came out and he keeps saying this shit all the time. And Fox came out and said, someone said it. Someone got on, they interviewed somebody and they said it. And they came back and the I forget which anchor it was, goes, by the way, there is no proof at all that the election was stolen. From what we could tell, the election was totally valid. And they had to say it on Fox. Do you know why?
Why?
$800 million.
Yes.
$875 million. Right. But hey, guys, we want to eat.
But they said it. How can these people, my family members included, so what's it going to take? That's what we keep saying. So is it going to take all of his lawyers flipping? Except for Giuliani. But Giuliani even said in his civil case where he's being sued by Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman, he even said in a filing that he lied. And then, he admitted it in a court filing. And or would it take the Dominion lawsuit, largest settlement in history, where Fox pays $800 and something million because they lied about the election? We get to see Tucker Carlson saying, F this guy, I hate him. Them saying Sidney Powell's a nut. And then that night going on the news and saying, this woman's brilliant lawyer saying that, the election was stolen.
How about 60 plus cases of taking the electric?
A majority of which were Trump-appointed judges.
Trump-appointed judges, yeah.
I thought that this weekend when I was just sitting there like, what? Like, what is it going to take?
Well,
we hear him on the phone call withholding aid that Congress had
11,
designated.
870.
Well, that's the next thing. I'm talking about the
votes.
Ukraine thing. He's withholding federal aid that Congress had voted on.
He's blackmailing them.
He is intercepting Congress voted aid to Ukraine and saying, I need you to do me a favor, though.
Yeah, I need you to give me everything on Hunter Biden. I need you to...
What? Why?
But here's here's the sad part. So we've been asking this question since 2017, right?
Yeah.
Since before he got elected, we've been asking.
Yeah.
So it's 2015. And it hasn't changed. It's 8 years. We've been asking this question. How do these people still follow this piece of shit? He's really a bad guy. And I think the answer is there's no character. If you look at what these people are up to, there's absolutely no character. It is about stuff and money. They've given up on America. They preach it. They talk about it. Second Amendment, but you bring up any other amendment.
Yeah.
Any other amendment.
Mitt Romney just said that yesterday, that he's had to come to terms with the fact that he's found out that most of his party actually do not support the Constitution.
At all. No.
So he's leaving. And we just found out today Kevin McCarthy's leaving. He won't be back after Christmas.
He's not finishing his term. He's out. He's not staying the next year. He's gone.
Know it's got to be bad if you want to go home to Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I hate you for saying that. I missed it.